Good morning, Jolly Cruise family. My name is Jason and I am the Jolly Cruise vlogger. And today we also have
the wifey.
The wifey's with us today because today is what day? It's cruise day. Sort of.
Sort of.
Kind of, sort of. We're actually on our way down to Tampa today to show you guys around Tampa, give you suggestions on where to stay, where to go eat, what to do when you're coming into town. So come with us and let's go to Tampa and have a good day.
Yay, I can't wait.
We are here now at the Tampa airport. We're in the cell phone line and you can see all right behind us all the little flights when they're coming in and things like that. So if you do fly into the Tampa airport to catch an Uber from here to the cruise terminal, you're looking about, the cheapest was like the Uber X was $32 or something like that. I've got the prices right over here. You'll see that.
But you also have to factor in that today is Memorial Day week.
So it's probably going to be a little bit higher, but they're ranging anywhere from $32 up to almost $50 a ride, depending on how many people, and obviously depending on if you're doing Uber X, Uber XL, things like that. If you do fly into Orlando when you come over here, so you got a couple days at Disney or Universal or something like that, the drive is not bad. You will, absolutely will hit traffic. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No matter what time of the day you come in, no matter what day of the week it is, you will hit traffic. So just be prepared for that. Let's go to the terminal area. We'll show you parking, show you hotels right around the terminal area, what to do around the terminal area. Also go to Ybor City, show you things around there. As well, if you're coming into Tampa to go out on a cruise and you want to extend it a couple days, you've got Clearwater Beach, which is about a 30-minute drive from here.
My favorite beach.
I love Clearwater Beach. There's a lot of things to do there. It's very, very, very family oriented. So there's plenty of things to do in this area. So let's go show them what we can do.
It is hot today.
Yeah. Surprise! This was a shock to me.
And me.
So we go, if you know me, you know I always have to go to the bathroom anyway. So we're in the cell phone lot, went to the bathroom. I'm walking in thinking it's going to be like a step above a porta potty. Clean, plenty of space to go to the bathroom. It's clean, it smells nice. Highly impressed with the bathrooms here.
The cell phone lot.
Yes.
Me too.
We took 2 of our 3 kids with us today. And if you've ever traveled with kids, you've had a conversation in the car just like this.
There ain't sitting bags in my ears.
I'm about to turn around and knock both of you out.
As we continued our drive down to the cruise terminal area in Ybor City, don't worry, nobody actually got knocked out. As we're coming down Cumberland Avenue, we're going to go underneath a parking structure for Terminal 2, which is Royal Caribbean, as well as Terminal 3, which is Carnival. We're going to go through the roundabout and come out on Channelside Drive. As we're going down Channelside, you'll see that there are multiple outdoor parking areas to park. And we'll show you where we parked for Terminal 6, which is going to be Margaritaville at Sea Islander. The Port of Tampa has 8 different cruise ships that sail out of there from Carnival, Celebrity, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, and Margaritaville at Sea. On the Port of Tampa Bay website, you can actually pre-purchase your parking for your cruise. It's very simple. All you do is you select the cruise line you're sailing and select the cruise dates, and it'll have everything there for you. Parking is about $18 per day in the garage and about $20 per day for valet parking. I'm right across from Terminal 6. We're here on Channelside Drive here in Tampa. You can see here there's a mobile gas station right there. Or, I'm sorry, not mobile. There's a Marathon gas station right there. The parking here is only $6 per day and it is 717 parking. So this is where we park. Like I said, it's only $6 a day. You pay by the app, you enter the zone. They've got everything marked for you. Here is the parking lot here. This is where we parked when we came on the Margaritaville Islander. It is uncovered parking, very simple, very easy to get to. After you park, you would walk over here.
Wait. Cross the channel side.
And there you have the cruise ship right there. This is Terminal 6. That is the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. It is getting ready to go out in probably about an hour or so. You could definitely see that the parking at that Marathon station, at the 717 parking and walking across the street doesn't take that long. You look at maybe a 5-minute walk, and it's only $6 a day, which is a lot cheaper than the garages around here. As we drive back down Channelside Drive, you'll notice that I labeled a lot of different parking structures. Some of them are parking garages, some of them are valet parking, some of them are actually just vacant lots that you can park in. But everything is marked with parking, and the parking in this area ranges anywhere from $20 for valet down to $6 for some of the open area parking. The area between Terminal 2 and Terminal 3 is probably one of the most built up areas and the perfect spot to spend some time before or after your cruise. There's going to be so many different things in here. There's going to be the USS Victory. There's going to be the Florida Aquarium. There's going to be Sparkman Wharf, which is going to have a lot of different food items. There's just so many different things to do in this area. So let's go take a round and see more specifically what there is to do. The Sparkman Wharf area here in the shadows of Terminal 2 is an area that I remember being built up, but we had never been before until today. And I'm glad that we went because we're definitely coming back. Look at all the different restaurants and food vendors that they have in this particular area. They've got everything from seafood to hot dogs, but not only regular hot dogs. These are Kraft hot dogs. They've got empanadas and shaved ice. They've got quite a few different vendors in this area, so there's going to be something for everybody to eat. But not only that, they've got this whole park area where there's tables and chairs to sit at, live entertainment. Sometimes even during the morning, they'll do morning yoga here. Plenty of bars that are going to have frozen drinks. They've got a Splitsville so you can do fancy bowling. They've got shopping areas here. Everyone needs a dessert here and there. Whether before or after dessert, you can go eat at the Battery. You can have a nice big steak and pasta. You can eat al fresco. You can eat outside or get a drink to go. But there's also stuff for your pups. Can't forget our little fur babies at home. More traditional restaurants that you're familiar with like BurgerFi, as well as everybody needs a swig-a-ma-jig. And look at the Dive Bar and Fresh Kitchen, the Dang Dudes, which are gonna have an Asian influence, an Asian fusion kitchen. Galleto, which is gonna have chips and dip. We got the puffy tacos, and those were so good. See, here's our puffy tacos, and you can't have a taco without a beer, including in the lighthouse area, which is going to be a whole beer garden. And you can do all that and still watch the ships leave port and head out into the ocean. It's an amazing time. It's an amazing place to be, and it's all there right in that one particular spot, right next to Terminal 2. Just about a block away from Sparkman Wharf, past Shortwave Coffee, we can stop and get you a cup of coffee or breakfast or someone. You're going to come to the other side of Terminal 2 and actually come smack dab into, if you don't get wet, the Florida Aquarium. And inside the Florida Aquarium, you're going to run into all kinds of aquatic animals, from birds to frogs to eels and stingrays and sharks and everything that's going to be in the waters here in and around Florida. Tickets are going to be about $49 for an adult, $42 for children ages 3 to 11, but you can always look at Groupon or any kind of other rate that might be in your hotel if this is something that you and the family want to do before or after your cruise. About a 10-minute or so drive from the Sparkman Wharf area, you will find the historic neighborhood of Ybor City. This was founded back in the 1880s by Vicente Ybor and a lot of other cigar manufacturers. Interesting enough, Ybor City has been designated as a National Historic Landmark District, and there are several buildings in the area that are listed on the National Registrar of Historic Places. Right now we're driving down 7th Avenue in Ybor City, which is the main commercial thoroughfare, and it is actually recognized as one of the 10 greatest streets in America by the American Planning Association. Pretty daggone cool. Interestingly enough, this Colombia restaurant right here is the oldest restaurant in Florida. Additionally, if you're going from the Channelside area over to Ybor City or Ybor City over to Channelside, and you don't want to drive or you don't have a car, you can also take the Teco rail system. It is one of these free get on, get off any stop that you're looking at streetcar systems. Obviously, if you don't have one of these in your city, it's going to be something different, and it's going to be something fun for the family to do. Here we are at Ybor Centennial Park, and this park is right in the middle of the city. Right over here is the Hilton Garden Inn, so there's a hotel right in the area. This park is here, and it is full of chickens. So these chickens are protected over here by the city, so you cannot feed them. You can't do it.
That one scared the hell out of me.
That one just scared Julia. They're talking to each other.
Okay, I'm done. I'm out.
And you know there's a lot of chickens around. And there's a lot of chicken doo-doo on the ground. Look at how pretty it is. In addition to all the chickens running around Ybor City, you're also going to find a unique collection of stores. Everything ranging from ice cream shops to historic taxidermy to vintage coyote ugly saloons to Asian fusion bars, to a nod to the pirate era in Gaspar's Grotto, as well as vintage Indians standing outside a cigar shop as a nod to the founding fathers of Ybor City. On a side note, although Ybor City is very nice, very artsy, and very eclectic,
Yes.
I don't know that it's the right place to come with your younger children, especially at night. While the hotels might be a little bit cheaper, if you're going to stay in a hotel around here, I would probably get here early and go out. Or if you're going to get something to eat later in the evening, definitely get Uber Eats. But if you're a couple, no kids with you, yeah, no problem. Enjoy the eclecticness of the area and the chickens. Between everything that's going to be downtown Tampa, around the Channelside district, and Ybor City, there's going to be something for everybody. If you're looking at staying in the historic area of Ybor City, definitely look at the Hampton Inn and Suites, which is a very cool looking building right there on 7th Street. There's also the Hilton Garden Inn, which we showed you a little bit earlier, which is right near the park with all the chickens. And then there's also the Hotel Haya, which is going to be a little bit more bougie, I would think, and a little bit more upscale. Ultimately, the choice is going to be yours, but these are the three that are pretty much all within the downtown area. Anywhere you stay here in the Ybor City area, you're looking about a $7 to $10 Uber ride to get from your hotel to the port. So that's still not so bad. If you're actually looking to stay closer to the port area, just a couple blocks from Terminal 6 is going to be the Hampton Inn and the Home 2 Suites, which are actually, interestingly enough, they share the same building. And also, if you're looking to stay closer to Terminal 2 and the Sparkman Wharf area, there's going to be the Roost Tampa Hotel. It's going to be a JW Marriott on Water Street, also a Marriott on Water Street, and then also an Embassy Suites over by the Convention Center. And if you're feeling really, really bougie, you can stay at the Tampa Edition for about $5,000 a night. And if you do stay at the Tampa Edition, let me know, because I'm going to come down and stay with you. Another place that you may want to look at if you want to stay here in Tampa and maybe you're staying another day or two, here is the Seminole Hard Rock Casino and Hotel, which is where we're at right now. Which the thought process is that we play in the casino, I play in the casino, she watches, and I win enough money so that we can go on another cruise. or two or three more. That is the plan. And then probably have dinner here. I don't know. What's your plan?
To just watch you. I don't gamble.
I don't gamble. I just generally lose.
Yeah.
I think to gamble, you have to win something. But
True.
maybe today will be the day. I'll let you know how much we win. I know how much money we have to start off with, and I hope we have more when we leave.
Or I'll cut them off.
Yes, you will. Let's go play some games and have some dinner, and hopefully we get more cruises. That's the ultimate goal, is to pay for more cruises.
We have to be adults and pay for other things too. Marching band is expensive for a child.
He's all right. he's got grandparents for that. They don't watch these videos, so I can say these things. But let's go into money.
Let's go.
So here's a casino update. Because we're not allowed to film in the casino, I didn't take any pictures in there, but I wanted to give you an update on where we were. Well, we did not lose all of the money we walked in there with. Primarily because I didn't put all the money I had with me into a machine. So that's a good thing. We walked out on a positive note because we still had money left over. But all the money we did put into the machine, we didn't really win anything back. However, both of us did end up with a Seminole Hard Rock t-shirt for free. So not a total loss for the night. We did have dinner there at the Hard Rock Cafe. It was great. I personally thought it was better than the other times that we have eaten in different Hard Rock cafes. So I'm well pleased with that. Definitely most likely me, are going to come back to the Hard Rock and play because I actually get perks now. So we're going to go back and play in a couple weeks. In the end, I really hope that after watching this video and seeing all that the Port of Tampa has to offer, that it's one of those ports that you want to come down a day or two ahead of time or plan on staying a day or two later. I know we didn't explore everything that the port has to offer because there is just so many things that you can do. It is a great port. I love the Port of Tampa. It's easy to get in and out of. And I do hope that at one point, if you have not already, that you do consider cruising out of the Port of Tampa because it is a great time. You will have a wonderful time on a cruise ship because we all know that a cruise day is better than a work day any day. And a merry cruising to all, and to all a good night.